Ni hao, you bunch of reprobates. I'm back as a Chinese concubine, trying to simultaneously avoid death and score some time with the sweet, sweet Emperor. Oh, he's so handsome. Perhaps a rewind, because it's kind of been a little while. Brought to the palace and dying a staggering amount of times, mainly due to Dogwoman, Head Bitch, HB for short, and my own auntie. I've been spending my time with the Prince of Whey Protein and his murder schemes, and the nice prince, who I'm starting to think isn't so nice after all. After achieving a small squad at my back, including Bestie the princess, Yui, my other friend, Comic Relief the servant, my auntie's lost twin pretending to have a madness caused by syphilis, I intend to go on the counterattack for the first time, while simultaneously trying to find Dogwoman's lost daughter before she kills me. Or my auntie also kills me with the dreaded poison soup. Chapter 10. Feast of the Shadow. Dogwoman has her personal guard and confidant. I must choose who to strike first. I'm going with the guard, as I previously shared with her some CeraVe moisturiser for her skin. Oops, I misclicked. Guess we're going with the other one then. She has a secret lover who the Dogwoman had their foster father executed. Guard's parents died young, and they were taken in by Dogwoman. The brother has been sickly, but my spies have determined that he's actually being fed poison and not medicine to keep the guard loyal. I pick Guardwoman. I can break the brother out, let him die, or swipe the medicine. I go for the swipes. Good luck, Comic Relief. I hardly knew ye. Probably gonna die doing this. The evidence I figured was the most important part, and Comic Relief remarkably didn't die. Although the Guardwoman did murder Dogwoman, and I got roped in and executed too. Oh shit. I break the kid out and I reveal the evil plot. She's like, oh, kill them all, and that's it. Bollocks. Okay, I said yeah, let him die, and Comic Relief is shocked that I'm so callous and cruel. So instead, I'm going to fake his death. Comic Relief is like, ooh, what a relief. I thought you were a callous monster for a second. No one tell her. Dogwoman is like, what a shame. Kill everyone who knew about the child. I goad the guard into coming, and I'm like, your brother is dead. And she is real fucking mad. Hiding the fact that he isn't dead, which feels like a real bad idea. She's kind of looking very stabby right now. She goes looking for her brother in a mass grave, as I, Woo, just fucking make up his last words. I'm wondering what my last words would be. Please, don't look in the folder on my computer titled Cream Egg Porn. It's exactly what you think it is. Oh look, he's alive. She weighs up whether to add me to the mass grave, and oh good, it's either eternal loyalty or a blowjob. Let's not have the child present for that one, please. So instead, let's go with eternal loyalty. I try not to be a piece of shit and keep the lad as leverage, so I give him back like a naughty dog at a daycare. I want eternal gratitude. If something happens to him, then it only strengthens me. She's like, are you really stupid not keeping the child? Don't answer that. Her affinity for me skyrockets, not to be confused with alinity, which is when you throw your cat over your shoulder. Pick up the dinner, stupid concubine. And she slips me a little note. My sword and life are yours. It's all coming together. HB breaks out in spots, I think, and my favourite character is like, wow, is that new makeup? I set up that HB would do some presentation for the Emperor. Her roommate got jealous and gave her AIDS, I think. I find out from Guardwoman that the servant has been selling court positions, and when confronted by the head of the concubine guards, she kills this guy to hide the evidence. She's arrested and taken away. HB is told she's way too ugly to even be seen by the Emperor. I think that's a bit of an overreaction. I think she could be dipped in shit and I'd still smash. Guardwoman goes up to Dogwoman. It's like, your servant has been caught. Dogwoman asks who did it, and I told the Guardwoman to simply blame someone else. Either the servant, her servant's lover, and two others who, I'm not going to lie, I can't remember their names. For the bants, I test all of the choices, even though the lover one is clearly the best option. So it turns out that her simply saying that she doesn't know who did it and who spread the information ends up with me getting the sack of doom, what I call my testicles. HB is said to be too useless to know the secret, so the sack of doom wants more. I know that the servant is way too loyal to snitch, so it's got to be the lover. Under interrogation, the servant might spill all the beans. It must be Landy, who I've named Landy Rover. They've been gathering evidence for a decade. You executed the foster father. And she's like, oh shit, did I? I tend to forget all the people I've killed. Landy Rover has vanished. Under torture, she may spill the beans. Dog woman is like, she must die. I would feel bad for her, but she's already killed me like maybe 3 times, so here's some get back. Guard woman is like, you are ordered to drink this prime. And she debates it. And chug, 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 chug. Oh no, that's not prime. That's arsenic. A slightly worse liquid. I'm helping my auntie's evil twin with her skin. Wait, she's not dead. She's unconscious and chained to a post. Wait, she didn't drink prime. We got a special box filled with secrets, and if we force it open, the secrets within will be destroyed via a trap. Woo, what are you doing here? Mixed messages, I think. I saved your life. How could dog woman do this to you? It'd be funny if I had to turn the dog against her too, leaving a trail of schmacko treats in a long line to my chambers. A surefire way to bed me, by the way. Help me get into the box, and you will earn my trust. I enter the Chinese characters, which might as well be written in fucking Elvish for all I know. I consider what to do, and I think keeping her trapped is the smart option, but I'm going to test what happens if I let her go. I imagine she's going to stab me. Oh, she stabs me. Brilliant. I go back in time and I'm like, you would kill me in a heartbeat if I let you go. And she's like, how did you figure that out? And I knew she wouldn't understand my powers of time travel, so I just say I didn't. I was bluffing, and now you have revealed your true colours. I would never betray Dog Woman. I just bully her for a while and she does a big sue with the needle. Oh, poor Landy Rover. Someone like you would never deserve true devotion. But Dog Woman did? Okay. Respectfully, let's say to agree to... Oh, she's dead. I ruminate on the essence of being and return to more productive things like plotting. Would I risk everything for someone I love? And this guy shows up out the blizzard like a polar bear. I was talking about Bestie, so this is pretty awkward. I hit him with an annoying question that women tend to do. Like, what is my being, handsome prince? The ancient Chinese version of would you love me if I were a worm? I tell him to stay a while, which is a tough ask as I'm freezing my tits off. I go for a walk and oh shit, it's the Prince of Whey Protein, and he saw me with his brother. I twist his balls a little like, oh, are you jealous much? What do you think of my brother? I stay diplomatic and say you should be careful about him. I continue to annoy him, my favourite pastime. Ooh, he gives me a hairpin, which I'm collecting like Pokemon or STDs on a uni campus. I take it because I love to accessorise. I'll be coming out like Flavor Flav with a giant clock before long. How will you handle this issue? Take it straight to His Majesty, or spread a rumour about the Wei clan? The Emperor thus far has proven himself to be as dense as a nuclear reactor blast shield, so I'm going to start the rumour, which will force him to act, exactly like Dog Woman did to me with the prophecy. Oh yeah, Dog Woman tried to kill me via horoscope, by the way, just in case you forgot. Her power comes from her influence, so we can't risk the Emperor sparing her due to personal feeling. I'm basically giving comic relief a crash course on being a total sociopath. All we need to do is arouse His Majesty's suspicion of her. Oh, what's that? How would you arouse my suspicions? A hunk of meat in a metal container, or perhaps some thigh-highs, who knows? But how do we kill his feelings for Dog Woman? Opioids, but unfortunately they've not been introduced to China yet. Perhaps we should lean on her feelings for Huey, our friend. Dog Woman's Empress dream, or your auntie's hatred. Oddly, I think the Empress dream is the way to go. As previously, the Empress has still been an issue in the Emperor's heart, so making her be like, make me and my dog the Empress, would really piss him off. The Wei clan, which Dog Woman belongs to, has been pushing for power for some time now, so I have Guard Woman lie about the Emperor wanting a new Empress, pushing the idea that she should revise the former Empress's book that he loves. Ha! What an idiot! This should be good. She pleads to the Emperor, being like, oh, you should definitely have an Empress with a fluffy white dog. And also repeatedly murder a low-rank concubine with time travel abilities. Oh, you didn't like that. I'm behind the pillar like... We give the evidence to His Majesty just before this awkward book signing. She is fucked. Really, I'd pin this on my auntie, who hasn't killed me with the soup this episode, yet, as always, there's still time. I figured I could just get them to take each other out and then take the spot as number 1, but oh well. Ah, some bonus videos. Nice Prince paints his brolly robe ready for all weathers to give to me. I reckon this was a choice was so that his brother could see his artwork on the brolly from a distance as a big fuck you when he comes back. Just throwing it out there. Wei is back, and he brought 5,000 beheaded officers and 30,000 slaves. Sick, son. What a result. This was somewhat disheartening, as when I go out from home and bring something back for my dad, it's usually just the milk he asked for. Why has the Emperor never chosen a new Empress? I was told to study the code of woman, and I realised that she was irreplaceable in his heart. Hence, why I've been cock-teasing his sons like a leather-clad mistress. I was abandoned by my parents, and only dog woman trusted me, despite how much it hurt my heart to do so. Don't make me feel bad for her, please. We actually didn't see this bit earlier, as before she just stabs you and it fades to black, but we see the entire scene where she actually cries after killing you. Oh dear. The Emperor's wrath has met the Wei clan, where she was locked away in the palace shithole. My auntie is well upset that she wasn't executed, being like, oh, she really was the favourite the whole time, ruining her flowers. Apparently she only favours the dog, and even has the little necklace for it. I have Guardwoman go make a replica for some reason. And I also agreed to have Guardwoman become my new guard. We get a blurb where I get an ending, where I become the spy master for the Emperor, as everyone knew I brought down Wei. Oh. Instead, I turn her away, saying no, it will make people too suspicious if you come right now. And she's like, yes, you're right, my lady. The Emperor's most trusted advisor's son wants to marry the Empress. And Bestie is like, I'd rather marry for love. I have the option to talk one of them down, with the obvious choice to tell Bestie to be quiet. But I just can't do it to her. She's just my bestie. I say, let's postpone it. And he's like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
Yes, that is one of my favourite meme clips of all time, from a 90s Irish kung fu movie. I hit him with the former Empress's memorial is right around the corner, and we don't want people mourning at the same time they should be celebrating. I manipulate his dumb ass, and she's like, ooh, if Mother were here, she would never do this. She gets sent to detention, which is a real thing apparently. Shall we make up an excuse or just piss off? Excuse time. That didn't work. Oh, Mr. Attendant, I'm going to shit myself. Then we run away. She fancies this guy called the Little Fool, and she wants me to help her climb over the walls of the palace. I test what happens if you fail the climbing minigame, and I repeatedly fall on my arse. Playing Assassin's Creed China, we see HB buying some cream, and she sees our escape. Oh, bollocks, it's always her. Little Fool is actually a monk. She hurt her hand on the climb, and I give them some time alone. Soon, I will be married, and I won't be able to play your head like a drum anymore. He's getting a pretty good sound out of that guy.
Oh, I should be resisting this, but I'm paralyzed with rage.
He's getting a pretty good sound out of that guy.
He's like, I wish you a lifetime of happiness. And she expects him to marry her and defy the Emperor. We climb back over the wall and oh no, Prince of Whey Protein. I figure not to fuck around here and just tell the truth. And he's like, we don't get to choose who to marry. You can't change her future. Prince of Whey Protein, or HB, spread the gossip about the secret lover, and her future husband turns up. And this dickhead tells me to piss off, so I clap back. Sir, there's been an emergency. And they accidentally burned down the temple to kill the monk. Oh no, I told Whey Protein in confidence, and nice Prince thankfully saves me from his Imperial Guard. I walk up and belt the little prick. And no, Bestie, no! I decide to go back in time and tell the Winter Protein that we were simply just praying for him to have a good match. It turns out that he already knew about her crush, which I should have honestly expected. Meaning that it was HB who spread the rumour, and not the Prince of Whey Protein, as he seems to actually like his sister. I try out the other insult to annoy this prick, and it plays out mostly the same. Making sure I got the slap in just like before. Repercussions be damned, I say, for the sake of Bestie. Get off me, Prince! Let me burn with her. The monk saves her. This motherfucker walking out unscathed like the fucking Terminator. Whoa! This must be divine wizardry. They must be wed. Wed, I say. It is a sign from the heavens. I help the monk escape, and I don't think it's a really good idea. Prince of Whey Protein turns up, and he's one of my favourite characters, as you simply don't know whether it's a good thing or something totally fucking calamitous. I don't think it's a good idea to test him here, but I sure going to try. He really likes my defiance, finding my loyalty to Bestie honourable, and kills the guard for daring to try strike me down. All the guards say that they would rather die than disobey the Emperor, but they can't or won't hurt the prince. The monk is to be executed by waist chop. Bestie begs for his life, with a dreadful case of pink eye. The plea wasn't going well, even with me there as her emotional support wolf in the background. The Emperor is like, "Ooh, my heart," and she gets 30 days under house arrest for her disobedience. Moo, no, not a cow, this guy, is a pretty cool guy, and he says that I can go talk to Bestie. Bestie asked me to save the monk, saying that I'm so clever I'll find a way. I won't abandon my Bestie, so I'm in. Thinking that I might not be able to save him per se, but perhaps score him a better death than waist chop. I feel like the game wants me to step back here, as I don't have particularly very good options. The two princesses, His Majesty, which is a write-off already, or head guard trying to spring him. This is a tough one. I don't see the monk going with the guard in the prisonscape, so we'll try something else. Nice Prince is so-so, but I think whey protein may be the best bet here, as he actually likes his sister, but has already given me a bollocking about trying to help her. Oh dear. He's like, "What do you want? You only come to see me when you want something." I ask for his help, and in return I will be with him. Uh-oh, I got beheaded. I try Nice Prince instead. I can play up to the horoscope again. I think playing with the idea that Bestie would rather die than marry Prick if the monk is killed is the best play here, so let's see if we are of the same mind. He takes us to the advisor, and Nice Prince is set to marry someone else, in return for the advisor saying for His Majesty to spare the monk. His Majesty said fuck no, and I died again. I go with the horoscope option, and that's a dud too. I feel like I'm sending guard woman to her death here, and well, what do you know, I got waist chopped. Begging time. This goes better than I thought, by appealing to the power of love. I get 5 horse dismembered, which is when they put a rope around all limbs and head, and then make all the horses run in a different direction. A dead end. I'm so sorry, Bestie, but I just can't help you. HB is fucking getting it after causing all this. Don't hate me, Bestie, I'm sorry. She's like, "You don't even want to try helping me," unaware of the horrific deaths I've experienced in other timelines. I try to explain to her what it's like to get your head pulled off via horse, but she's having absolutely none of it. When we see each other again, we are now enemies. The Emperor sees my pleas, also heartbroken. Moral of the story, gals, don't date bold men. She fell in love with the monk when she was praying for her father's return from battle, when he stopped the flame of Buddha from burning out. Oh no, another sad music video. This is shit all over again. She even brought him some snacky snacks, that he even ate after they were dropped on the floor. I don't see what's so impressive. I eat all of my food off the floor. She makes him a bracelet and sits with him whilst he prays. Personally, I always wait for people to finish praying before I eat them. It's just good manners. I can't wear your bracelet. As a monk, I can only wear prayer beads, as decreed by my religion. He says that anyone can become Buddha, and she's like, "Sick, teach me, I'll be Buddha now." This is actually quite sad. He took her bracelet in the end, and even with his vows, he struggled against his tide of true love. As Buddhist monks are supposed to practice separation from emotions and feeling, he says that he's going to die with no regrets, wearing the bracelet, potentially foregoing a positive reincarnation to display one last token of his love.
I hate father. I hate Wu. I hate the monk. I hate myself for being powerless. If one day I get power, I will never be stopped. Bestie died that day, leaving only Princess Goyong.
Find out what happens next time on Road to Empress, as I try not to be killed by Bestie. No!